Welcome to my MMA Assassin show. This is just my intro, please don't go. Yo, my name is Hayden. Hello, hello. Here I give news, updates, and MMA predictions for all you people who have an MMA addiction. Just like me, and just like me, we're tap out in something called affliction. And getting to the UFC is a ginormous freaking mission. That and getting laid is all I'm freaking wishing. Hey, Mr. Dana, sign me now and soon we could be kissing. Ooh, wait, did I say something gay? Ha, I'm just kidding. Now I'm gonna zip it and get back to these predictions. What's up, my people? This is the MMA Assassin here from my Strikeforce Diaz versus Cyborg predictions. You know, this card's gonna be pretty sick, I think. I always like to see Nick Diaz fight. I wish he was fighting Mayhem, but I hate to say about my favorite fighter, but Nick Diaz is avoiding that motherfucker. Nick Diaz is being a fucking pussy. What's up with that, homie? I don't know, man. He says fucking Mayhem wasn't qualified to fight the champion, even at a higher weight. But then now he's going and he's fighting Cyborg. He accepts a fight with Cyborg. What the fuck? Does this fool want to make money, or does he just want to win? Like, I love Diaz, man, but I'm gonna stop talking crap about him. I would have loved to see Mayhem versus Diaz. That would have been the shit. Alright, anyways, I think this should be a good card, man. I don't know if it's gonna be good as their last freaking Showtime card, but man, that shit was sick. Dan Henderson versus Babalu Sobral. Sick card, man. 3 knockouts, a TKO. Man, that was a sick card. This is going to be hard to beat this year, that's for sure. Those kind of cards don't happen all the time, you know. Anyways, I'm going to start from the first fight of the main card. That's going to be Hodger Gracie versus Trevor Prangley. And, you know, Hodger Gracie is 3-0, all by submission. Trevor Prangley is 23-6-1. Trevor Prangley's coming off that win over Keith Jardine, split decision. He has most wins by submission. He has a win over Chael Sonnen, which is pretty impressive, but that was a while ago. And Chael Sonnen, he got that win back eventually. So, Hodger Gracie, man, this will only be his 4th fight, and he just choked out Kevin Randleman in his Strikeforce debut a couple months ago. So the experience factor is going to play a lot in this for Trevor Prangley, man. He's only lost to some really good fighters, too. He hasn't been beat by nobodies, you know, no cans. So, man, I really want to pick Gracie in this fight, but Trevor Prangley, he has good jiu-jitsu. He knows how to defend. He has good takedown defense, and I believe he has better striking than Hodger Gracie, so... Man, as much as I hate to do it, I'm just going to have to pick Trevor Prangley by probably, I'm going to say unanimous decision. I hate going against Gracie, man. This sucks. Alright, for the next fight, the football legend, Herschel Walker. What's up, dog? Alright, Herschel versus Scott Carson. If you know who Scott Carson is and you've seen him fight before, man, you can suck my dick, because I searched this nigga up. He's fought once since 2001, and he got knocked out. He's 4-1. He won his 4 first fights, 3 of them by submission, 1 by unknown. And then he comes back in 2010, June of 2010. That's 9 years later, and gets knocked out. Why he retired in 2001 when he was undefeated, I don't know. But now he's fighting Herschel Walker. And it looks like Herschel's, this is just a fight for him. You know, they're putting this guy in there to fight Herschel Walker. They wouldn't bring this guy into the Strikeforce without him, you know. So, well, I'm going to pick Herschel Walker in this fight. I don't really know how, because I don't know what his, I guess, conditioning would be his best ability. But, you know, I'm going to have to say his striking and his wrestling is probably pretty good. I mean, he's over there at AKA American Kickbox Academy with Cain Velasquez, and you know, they're no joke over there. Cain's gonna push him if he's sparring with that guy. So I'm gonna pick Herschel Walker by 2nd or 3rd round TKO. All right. Alright, and the next fight is for the middleweight championship, Strikeforce. Ronaldo Jacare Souza. He's 13-2. He has 10 submissions. He just beat Tim Kennedy for the vacant Strikeforce middleweight belt. And it was a pretty good fight. I mean, he definitely won it. A lot of people say Tim Kennedy won, but that's complete bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. I'm telling you. Bullshit. Alright, anyway. I say Jacare. Oh, he's fighting Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler's 18-6. He has 15 KOs out of 18 wins. That's pretty good right there. Robbie Lawler, I've always liked him. You know, he's doing pretty good, I guess. He's won 7 out of his last 9 since 2006, which is pretty good. But I'm gonna have to pick Jacare in this fight by submission. For sure, if he can get it to the ground, he can submit Robbie Lawler. I see this going sort of like the Jake Shields Robbie Lawler fight, but maybe a guillotine on the ground and not standing up for Jacare. Man, Robbie Lawler's last fight, man, that's good. He knocked out what's his name, Matt Linlin. Matt needs to retire Linlin. That motherfucker has a chin like Chuck Liddell. I'm sorry, Chuck, I love you, but here we go. So for the main event of the evening, for the welterweight belt, my homeboy Nick Diaz and Mayhem Avoida is what I'm calling him, but he's on an 8-fight win streak. He just whooped KJ Noons, and he just KO'd Zaromskis, which was the dream welterweight champ at the time. Is he still? I don't know. But now he's fighting Angelista Cyborg Santos, record of 18-3. He's been TKO'd 8 times. He's lost 4 out of his last 7, and he's on a 2-fight win streak, which is just why is this fight even happening? I don't mind because I like to see Nick Diaz fight, but Mayhem Miller versus Nick Diaz should be that's what should be headlining this shit, and that's it. I mean, it's complete bullshit that it's not. I mean, Mayhem Miller's trying to get that fight so hard, and Nick Diaz is like, no, you don't deserve a shot at a champion. You don't deserve a shot at a champion. So you give it to Angelista Cyborg Santos. At least Mayhem Miller is like, he has like almost a winning record. He has a winning record. He's not 18-13. I mean, he's the first person to ever fucking tap out Sakuraba in the last fight. He's on a fucking roll right now. He's only lost to Jake Shields in the past, like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 fights, you know? That's bullshit, but whatever. I'm going to pick Nick Diaz by first or second round knockout. Maybe submission. Alright. Let's go, Nick Diaz. Diaz bros. That's my bros. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go over the Strikeforce Challengers 13 results. They just happened tonight. I didn't catch it. I recorded it. I was going to watch it later. And it looks alright, but like everything before the main card was all knockouts and submissions in the first round. So anyway, John Salter knocked out Casey Huffman in 3 minutes of round 1. Daniel Kammerer of AKA, you know, Cain Velasquez's wrestling coach, and he's a big-time wrestler. He got a decision win over Devin Cole. Then Avent St. Preux, he decision Ron Obongo Humphrey, which is pretty good. There's some up-and-comers on this card, but they all got decisions. Tyron Woodley defeated Tarek Safadine by decision, and he improved to 8-0, so he's still undefeated. So I say if Nick Diaz defends his belt, which I hope he does, I want to see Tyron Woodley versus Nick Diaz. That'd be a pretty good fight. And everybody says otherwise, then fuck you, nigga.